Unfortunately, Chad Reed is not doing well after a hard crash during the round one of the British GP at the World Supercross. This is crash analysis. The crash took place it was after the whoops, and you have the step on, step off, triple, and potentially quad in the back section of the track. I have this as 3 possible causes for the incident, and we'll watch it in real time, and then I'll break it down. Step on, off, endo, right into your head, shoulder, ribs, and then we have the rider behind him as far as the footage goes. It's nice to have this live footage on the bikes. I don't particularly like where the cameras are because the cameras make it incredibly difficult, it being right there mounted on the top of the fender. It should be in the middle of the number plate so you're not looking so much at the fender, or it should be on the rider's chest. I know GoPro and AMA, FIM kind of has the same rules where they don't want the GoPro on the head because it potentially could torque the neck in a position to where that could cause injury. So the first possible cause is, I'm going to say, rider error. So where potentially it looks like is he's jumping onto the step off. Maybe he jumped a little bit too far because these tabletops have no lip to them. Therefore, you don't have anything to hop off of. You have to land perfectly on top, and then you have to preload really hard with good throttle control to get that bike to basically bunny hop to the next one. If you jump a little bit too far, well, now you've got no bunny hop, and you've got really no way of jumping to the next one. And that's potentially what could have happened here. And boom, then he's just got no lift and bites the dirt. The second instance is he did it correctly. He jumped, landed on top, and maybe just missed a shift. Feet could have been off a little bit, and if you would have missed a shift or hit false neutral, well, then the bike would have no forward power whatsoever, and you wouldn't have enough time to pull in the clutch to try to get that front wheel back up. You would instantly just endo into the next obstacle, which is what he did. Looking from the rider behind him, it's really hard to see where he lands, because then we just have fender action here. If we didn't have fender action, we could potentially see. And so I almost want to lean towards either he missed a shift, or the last bit is that there was a bike malfunction. We saw one of the MDK bikes with Justin Bogle have to, on one of the main events, he couldn't even finish the race because there was something that happened. Yeah, he had a first turn crash, but it was a bike malfunction. So was this A, Chad Reed's fault by jumping a little bit too far? B, he missed a shift, false neutral? Or C, was this a bike malfunction? It could be one of those things, but those are the only things that I think that this is how this turned out. And what happened to him is his wife says that he dislocated his shoulder and broken left hand and broken ribs. That sucks. Dang it. You know, Chad Reed is I'm a big fan of Chad Reed, and it's a bummer to see this happen because he is a big proponent to why there is a World Supercross. He's been trying to get change for a long time, and he's done a good job over there in Australia. And his home race is coming up at the end of the month at the Australian GP for the World Supercross finale. Bummer. Let me know in the comments below. Keep it WFO to MX Unfiltered. This is Johnny Hopper. Barop.